Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're talking all things animations from Louis Vuitton. So it is Christmas animation season at Louis Vuitton, and they are actually also bringing out a second animation capsule collection in a month's time. So Christmas animation will do first, and orders for that are already open. So they launch on the 18th of October and orders have already started. So I have already ordered my pieces. So if you're interested in the Christmas animations this year, you can order now and pay your money, and then you're guaranteed, well, you're never guaranteed, but then you are more likely to get the pieces that you want on the 18th of October. So that's the launch date of them actually being sold and in store. So I will go through all the pieces that are coming so that you have them. So we're getting a whole range of pieces. There's actually a lot of pieces in this collection, this Christmas animation collection. Predominantly we're seeing them broken into two different designs. One's called Candy Factory and the other one is called Snow Show. So they've done two different designs and variations of those designs. Candy Factory has red accents, like a red interior, whereas Snow Show is in blue, so that makes sense. But there are a lot of pieces. I was actually really surprised with how many pieces they did in this collection, especially considering that I felt last year's designs were really lackluster. This year they're definitely better, they're cuter, but I do miss the cities. I preferred the cities when they did that. So I'll throw photos up as I talk about these because I have the photos and the lookbook for you guys, and I'm allowed to share that. So I will share all the lookbook with you. So this is the Australian lookbook that I've got. So there might be pieces that you get in your country that I have not got in this book. And similarly, I might have pieces that I show you that you can't get in your country. But from what I understand, a lot of this was very much worldwide. So first of all, in the Candy Factory, they had this Alma. So it's a nano Alma that we're looking at, and it's got the Viv in the red bag tag on it. So that's the first piece that I can see, and then we've got a passport cover and a Rosalie coin purse also in this Candy Factory design. So they're going to have red interiors, and you can see that each design is ever so slightly different, which I think is fabulous for them to do. It makes for a nice change of just the standard on every single piece. We also have a zippy coin purse, and I really like this one because like Viv's sitting on a candy cane. I thought that was really cute. We have a mini pochette. We have a pochette kirigami set, which will be red on the inside. We have a card holder with the little charms that are on it, and we have a key pouch, or it's funny, they call it a key pouch in the lookbook, but it's a clay. So we do have a clay as well. So these are all Candy Factory ones, so they're going to have the red interior on them. So they're the first ones. The Snow Show includes a Nano Noe, and you can see it's got the blue Viv bag charm on it. We also have a Vivian card holder, so it's got the big Viv on the front of it and blue accents in all of these. You've got a standard card holder that has the little charms on it. You have a Rosalie coin purse, which I also really like because Viv's snowboarding. It's cute. Snowboarding or skiing? Oh, sorry, she's skiing. We have a passport a cover. We have a Lisa wallet, and I love the Lisa wallet. I travel with the Lisa wallet. another key pouch. Why they're calling it a key pouch is beyond me. It's a clay. And then a Vivian phone pouch. Now the photo, even in the lookbook, was terrible of this. It's like just straight from the website, but it looks like a big Viv's head. So this will be very interesting to see given it's a phone pouch. So they're all the snow show pieces we're getting. In addition to those, there's going to be a heap of little bits and pieces. So there are 2 bandos, one's for the candy factory and one for the snow show. So red accents, blue accents, a whole heap of key rings or bag charms or whatever you want to call them, little Vivs. So we have Vivian Cookie, we have Vivian Snow, which is interesting because I have, where's my Vivian Snow? So I have this one, which is mink, and it has Viv with a little snowboard. That's from a few years ago. This one has Viv with a snowball in her hand. And then we have mini Vivian Gold, so it's just a metal little one. We have my Vivian Grey, my Vivian Pink, so they're like little dolls. We have Vivian Chocolate, and then we have Vivian in candy canes, and Vivian Elf. The elf is very cute, I must say. So there's lots and lots of key charms in this collection, or bag tags, or whatever you want to call them. If you want to hang them from your bag, if you want to hang them from your keys, whatever you want to do with them. There are actually a lot in this collection, which really surprised me. They always do them, but I don't think I've ever seen this many of them. In addition, we have little Vivs, so like just little figurines. You've got mini Vivian Luton. Okay, we've got mini Vivian Luton, also different colors. So one has brown, one has white. We've got Vivian Winter with Sled. We've got Vivian Doll, so Dow Dow Vivian Mini, so it's going to be just a little plushie, basically. We have a snow globe. And we have Petulia Fox. So little Petulia gets a look in there as well. So little figurines to go for Christmas. And then we have the extra gifts, as they like to, this is generally the category where they call it like the gifts. So the agenda cover in the MM size, a notebook cover in the MM size, another notebook cover in the MM size, different designs on them. Post-it pouch, which I feel might be for your post-it notes, but I could be wrong on that. I've never seen a post-it pouch. I don't know what a post-it pouch is, but you know what? They're selling one. A pencil pouch, which has a red interior. The post-it pouch has a pink interior. Out of nowhere, we've got pink. We have a Vivian candy box, so it'll just be a box with, it's a round box with Viv on it. And we have another box, it's like an accessories box. I honestly don't know what this is going to be like in real life either. Is it canvas? Is it leather? I don't know. I don't have a price on it, so I can't even hazard a guess on that. So they're all the Christmas pieces that are in the lookbook for Australia 2024. So if you've seen something you like in this lookbook and you want to get one of these pieces or a couple of these pieces that are coming out on the 18th of October, go back in this video. When I showed the pictures from the lookbook, every single one had a product code. So all you need are those product codes, and you can go to your sales associate or a sales associate and say, hey, I really want to pre-order this, or when this comes out, can I get this piece? Do I think these are going to sell out on the first date? No, but then it strongly depends on the piece. So certain pieces are always more saleable than others. I have ordered 3 pieces, and all 3 of my pieces are part of collections that I build year in and year out. So I wouldn't not order those 3 pieces, and they tend to be the more popular pieces. If you want a Kirigami set, I think you're pretty right to just buy it on the day it comes out. If you want an Alma or a Nano Noe, then definitely I don't think you're going to have any issues there. Even passport holders don't tend to be that popular. Clays, mini pochettes, probably the Lisa wallet, because it is such a usable wallet. It is actually a really great wallet. Card holders, especially the Vivian card holder where Viv's big on the front of it. I feel like they're going to be really popular pieces, especially in terms of collectors, people who collect these pieces every year when they come out. They will be big collectors pieces. So if you specifically want those pieces, then I would maybe look to pre-order if you're desperate for them, you really want them. But the economy is so bad at the moment. I just don't think anything sells out anymore. I really think you can take a punt. I'm having conversations with my sales associate at the moment about orders that I'm going to be placing and things that I had prioritized. And I'm like, I think I'm just going to put that on the back burner because I think you're still going to have it in 6 months if I want it. So yeah, I feel like the economy at the moment is just not in a great place, so people have less money to spend, which means that if you want one of these pieces after it comes out, whereas in previous years you'd have no hope whatsoever, you're probably still in with a chance. Like, they will be available on the website. Yeah, so it really comes down to how much you want something or how specific you are about the piece you want. I'm very specific about the pieces I need to have, and need is a relative term, I understand, but because they're part of collections, I'm really specific about, I want those 3 pieces and I have to have those 3 pieces, because if I miss out on them, it will annoy me. So yeah, think about that and then decide if you need to do a pre-order. My sales associate Peter's always linked down below. He can help you here in Australia, and if you need a sales associate around the world, then he might be able to help you. He does have contacts, or he can reach out to people for you. Obviously, also there's a zillion sales associates on Instagram now in many different countries, so you can certainly find someone to help you also, or just shop off the website also, because like I said, I feel like a lot of these pieces are going to be readily available on the website without too many hassles. So that's this year's Christmas animation pieces and what's coming, and all the photos and product codes for that. In addition to those pieces, we're getting a little capsule collection. We're getting a New York Viv capsule collection. Now, my understanding of this collection is that it's going to be exclusive to New York, that these pieces will only be available in New York. However, houses say this to us all the time. It's an exclusive. You can only get it here. And that lasts about 3 seconds until they realize that they can sell it elsewhere. And then suddenly we see it pop up everywhere. So take that with a grain of salt, who knows? But for now, what we are being told is that this little Vivian capsule collection will be specific to New York because it is a New York themed collection with Viv in it. So I have the photos. They are not great photos. I apologize for that. But I'll show you what I have so that you have them. There are not a huge amount of pieces in this collection. They all have a yellow interior. So this collection's gonna launch the 14th of November. And like I said, it's supposed to be specific to New York and New York alone. I have already reached out to a sales associate in New York and said, hey, I'm interested in a piece, and he can help me once orders open up for that. Orders generally open up between 4 and 6 weeks before something comes out. Sorry, 4 and 6 weeks. Between 2 and 4 weeks before it comes out. We're seeing more of a push towards 2 weeks at the moment. So yes, we will look at those orders about 2 weeks out. So that's going to be around the 30th of October, the 1st of November, somewhere around there. So just keep an eye out if you are desperate for one of these New York pieces. I would imagine that you will be able to get them on the US website and in store in New York. I don't know about the rest of the US and what they will get. And outside the US, I would say that first off, we won't see them at all. So Lisa from Luxury Life in the Middle, hi. Yeah, I might need your help with something in a couple of weeks. Sorry. But let's look at all these pieces. So we have the Nano Speedy. Sorry for the photos, but this is the best I've got. This is the Nano Speedy, and you can see it's got the New York design on it. Viv's there. She's got coffee, and it's a Nano Speedy with Viv and a New York design. Essentially, that's what all these pieces are. We then have the perfume case. and that I've got both sides of that. So it's got NYC and a love heart. It's got Viv reading a street map. So very much New York based, obviously. We then have a Victorine wallet, and it has yellow interior. So all the accents for these are in yellow. And I think that's for the yellow cabs of New York. I think that's why they've done it. So once again, Viv's got her coffee. I do love that about these pieces, that Viv's got coffee in a lot of them. And even Petulia got a look in on this one. And then the other piece, the other two pieces we have are a Romy wallet, and Viv's hailing a taxi in this one. And you can see that the card slot is done with the yellow accents in it. And the final piece where you can see in this collection is going to be a passport cover. And I love this passport cover because Viv is the Statue of Liberty in this. This is the piece that I want, the passport holder. I don't know if I necessarily want to use it as a passport holder, but I just love this piece because on one side I have Viv as the Statue of Liberty, and on the other side I've got Viv carrying a whole heap of shopping bags. I mean, if that isn't New York to me, nothing is New York to me. Would have been perfect had it had one of the coffee cups on it as well, but I'll take it as is because let's face it, Viv with all those shopping bags, that's me when I'm in New York. So I do really, really want the passport holder in this case. So I know the photos are bad, but you can get the product codes from them, and you can also see the prices in euro. Because it's a French house, we always see prices in euro first, and then it'll be converted for whatever country it lands in. Obviously, I feel like this is only going to be available in New York to start with, and then I think we'll see it trickle into other markets if it's hugely saleable or if it doesn't sell at all, really. So yeah, it's a very small capsule collection that's going to come out on the 14th of November. It is interesting to me that they're going to do back-to-back animations. So we're going to see Christmas in October and then New York in November, but clearly the New York one's 5 pieces. It's only tiny compared to Christmas this year, which is huge. So if you are after any of those New York pieces, you have options. If you are in the US somewhere, you have many options available to you. People will send them to you. It's really easy. If you're outside the US, there is always parcel forwarding services. I use a parcel forwarding service all the time. If you have family in the US, that also makes life really easy. But both those options are fairly simple. So parcel forwarding, yes, you've got to pay for postage from when it gets to your person that you're using, like the supplier of the parcel forwarding service. In my case, I use Skypax, Skypax. And so when it's free delivery from the store to there, and my one's based in Florida, and then I pay from Florida into Australia. So yes, I have to pay postage from there. If I got it straight from the store, it would be free postage, but if you really want something, you'll make it happen. I will use my parcel forwarding service if I need to, but I'm confident that Lisa will probably help me out because it's such a small piece, and she'll help me, and I will obviously pay for all of that, and she will help me get it here to Australia. But in the event she couldn't because she was going away or she wasn't available or whatever, then I am more than confident to use my parcel forwarding service to do that as well. I also have other friends in the US who I think would also be willing to give me a hand with getting it, but you always have options. Use your community, use the community you can, and when in doubt, use a paid service to get you what you need. So they're the animations that we have coming over the next 2 months from Louis Vuitton. And then of course we have Murakami on the 1st of January, and I've just done a whole video on that. I will link it down below for you in case you want information about the Murakami collection that is coming. So I think that's all my knowledge that I have at the moment out of Louis Vuitton. I have unboxings to come, so many unboxings sitting around me. And I also am going to do a video on my best of New York. So not the things I unboxed, but my favorite things that I traveled with to New York and the other things that I bought from New York that I really liked. Tell me in the comments down below if you want a best of Sephora or makeup collection video. So I've got quite a few favorite makeup pieces at the moment that I really love. Either I bought them in New York while I was there, or they were already favorites of mine. I generally do that content over on TikTok, But if you guys want me to do a video around my favorite makeup selections at the moment, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would love to do the video. I love makeup, but I always feel like it's better in short form over on TikTok, but then a lot of you over here say, no, we want those videos as well. So let me know. If you want the video, I'll do the video, absolutely, because I'm more than happy to talk about makeup until the cows come home. But I will also do a best of New York where I talk about some of my favorite pieces I bought from Lululemon, some of my favorite jeans and other clothes, the non-luxury things that I bought while I was in New York that I didn't unbox with you guys, and also some of my favorite things that I took with me or I used to travel with. So that's coming as well. And I also have a 3-year gastric sleeve video coming, because I'm coming into 3 years since my gastric sleeve, and a lot of you have noticed lately that my body has changed a little bit if you follow me over on Instagram, and that you've been asking about that. So I think I'm gonna roll it all into one video and talk about that 3 years on in one video. So lots of the things coming, and then of course Collectionmas in December. Oh, such a big job. Need to start filming that soon. So yeah. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.